Hello, everyone. Welcome back to LearnFlow English. I'm Mia.
And I'm Alex. So wonderful to see you all again.
I have to tell you something funny that happened after our last episode.
Oh, really? What happened?
So we talked about going from shy to confident, right? And I challenged everyone to say one English sentence to someone every day.
Yes, the tiny confidence challenge. How did that go?
Well, I got this comment from a viewer. Let me read it to you.
Please do.
She wrote, Mia, I tried your challenge. On Monday, I went to the shop and said, thank you, perfectly. I was so proud. But on Tuesday, I said, good morgen instead of good morning to my neighbor. And I was so embarrassed. I went to hide under my bed and never speak English again.
Oh, no. Poor thing.
I know. And it made me realize we talked about building confidence, but we didn't talk about what happens when things go wrong.
That's such an important point because things will go wrong sometimes.
Exactly. And if we're not prepared for mistakes, one bad experience can destroy all our confidence.
I remember when I was learning French, I once asked for directions to the bathroom in a restaurant, but I accidentally used a very intimate word instead.
Oh no, what happened?
The waiter's face went completely red. I had no idea why. It wasn't until later that my French friend explained my mistake.
How did you feel?
Mortified. I wanted to never speak French again. But you know what?
What?
That embarrassing moment taught me more than any textbook ever did. I never made that mistake again.
That's so true. My most embarrassing English moments became my best learning experiences.
Right. And actually, that viewer's comment gave me the perfect idea for today's episode.
I was thinking the same thing.
Today, we're talking about why it's not just okay to make mistakes in English. It's actually essential.
Yes, mistakes aren't your enemy. They're your best teacher.
Before we dive in, everyone watching, please subscribe to LearnFlow English.
Hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you've ever made an embarrassing English mistake.
Trust me, we all have, even native speakers.
And if you're new here, this is episode 2 of our English Confidence series.
Episode 1 was about going from shy to confident, and today we're giving you permission to be perfectly imperfect.
Okay, Alex, let's start with the big question. Why are English learners so afraid of making mistakes?
Great question. I think there are several psychological reasons.
Tell me the first one.
Perfectionism. Many learners think they need to speak like native speakers immediately.
Oh, I was so guilty of this. I thought every sentence had to be grammatically perfect.
But that's impossible. Even native speakers make mistakes constantly.
Really? Give me examples.
Me and my friend went instead of my friend and I went. We hear this all the time.
What else?
I could care less instead of I couldn't care less. Even educated native speakers say this wrong.
That makes me feel so much better. What's reason number 2?
Fear of judgment. People worry others will think they're stupid if they make mistakes.
I used to think this too, but is it true?
Almost never. Most people are impressed that you're even trying to speak another language.
Right. When I hear someone speaking imperfect English, I think, wow, they're so brave and smart.
Exactly. Mistakes show you're learning, not that you're stupid.
What's the third reason?
Cultural shame about mistakes. In some educational systems, mistakes are seen as failures.
Oh, this is huge. In school, mistakes meant bad grades.
But language learning is completely different from academic subjects.
How so?
In math, 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. In language, there are multiple ways to say the same thing, and mistakes can still communicate perfectly.
That's such an important distinction. Can you give an example?
Sure. If you say, I go to shop yesterday, grammatically wrong, but everyone understands you went shopping yesterday.
Communication successful, despite the mistake.
Exactly. The grammar police aren't going to arrest you.
So let's talk about reframing mistakes. Instead of seeing them as failures, how should we see them?
Mistakes are data. They show you what you need to learn next.
Ooh, I love that. Mistakes are data. What else?
Mistakes are proof you're trying. You can't make mistakes if you never attempt anything.
That's so true. A mistake means you pushed your comfort zone.
Right. And actually, here's another way to think about it. Mistakes are investments.
Investments? You mean?
Yes. Every mistake you make now prevents you from making that same mistake later.
So embarrassing mistakes today equal confidence tomorrow?
Precisely. You're paying the learning fee up front.
I wish someone had told me this when I started learning. What about the emotional side? How do we handle the embarrassment?
Such an important question. First, remember that most people forget your mistakes immediately.
Really?
Think about it. Do you remember every mistake other learners have made around you?
Actually, no. I barely notice them.
Exactly. People are focused on their own lives, not analyzing your grammar.
Right. When I hear someone speaking imperfect English, I think, wow, they're so brave and smart.
Exactly. Mistakes show you're learning, not that you're stupid.
What's the third reason?
Cultural shame about mistakes. In some educational systems, mistakes are seen as failures.
Oh, this is huge. In school, mistakes meant bad grades.
But language learning is completely different from academic subjects.
How so?
In math, 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. In language, there are multiple ways to say the same thing, and mistakes can still communicate perfectly.
That's such an important distinction. Can you give an example?
Sure, if you say, I go to shop yesterday, grammatically wrong, but everyone understands you went shopping yesterday.
Communication successful despite the mistake.
Exactly. The grammar police aren't going to arrest you.
So let's talk about reframing mistakes. Instead of seeing them as failures, how should we see them?
Mistakes are data. They show you what you need to learn next.
Ooh, I love that. Mistakes are data. What else?
Mistakes are proof you're trying. You can't make mistakes if you never attempt anything.
That's so true. A mistake means you pushed your comfort zone.
Right. And actually, here's another way to think about it. Mistakes are investments.
Investments? You mean?
Yes, every mistake you make now prevents you from making that same mistake later.
So embarrassing mistakes today equal confidence tomorrow?
Precisely. You're paying the learning fee up front.
I wish someone had told me this when I started learning. What about the emotional side? How do we handle the embarrassment?
Such an important question. First, remember that most people forget your mistakes immediately.
Really?
Think about it. Do you remember every mistake other learners have made around you?
Actually, no. I barely notice them.
Exactly. People are focused on their own lives, not analyzing your grammar.
That's so liberating. What else helps with embarrassment?
Laugh about it. When you make a mistake, smile and say, oops, learning moment.
Turn it into something positive instead of something shameful.
Yes, humor diffuses embarrassment and shows confidence.
What if the mistake is really bad, like your French bathroom story?
Even better, those become your best stories. I still tell that bathroom story at dinner parties.
So embarrassing mistakes become entertaining stories.
Absolutely. They show your journey and make you more relatable.
Okay, let's give people some practical strategies. How do we get more comfortable with making mistakes?
Strategy 1, practice making mistakes on purpose.
What? Deliberately make mistakes?
Yes, try saying something incorrectly and see what happens. Usually, nothing dramatic.
That's brilliant. Desensitization therapy for mistake anxiety.
Exactly. When you realize mistakes aren't catastrophic, you fear them less.
Strategy 2. Collect your mistakes like trophies.
Like trophies? What do you mean?
Keep a mistake journal. Write down every mistake and what you learned from it.
So instead of hiding from mistakes, we celebrate them.
Exactly. Today I learned that fun and funny are different because I mixed them up.
I love this reframe. What's strategy 3?
Find mistake-friendly environments, places where errors are expected and welcomed.
Like where?
Language exchange groups, other learners. Everyone makes mistakes together.
So we're not alone in our imperfection.
Never. And strategy 4. Ask for correction.
Ask for it.
Yes. Say, please correct my English. Most people are happy to help.
But what if they don't correct me?
That usually means your English was clear enough. No correction needed.
Win-win situation. What about strategy 5?
Model native speakers. Watch how they handle their own mistakes.
Native speakers make mistakes?
Constantly. Watch how they say, sorry, I meant, or let me rephrase that.
So they correct themselves naturally and move on.
Exactly. No drama, no shame. Just quick correction and continuation.
That's such a good model. Now let me share some of my funniest English mistakes.
Oh, this should be good.
Okay, so early in my English learning, I was at a restaurant and wanted to ask for the check.
Uh-oh, where's this going?
I said, "Can I have the chicken?" instead of, "Can I have the check?"
What happened?
The waiter was very confused. He said, "You already ordered a chicken." I was so puzzled.
Did you figure it out?
Not immediately. I kept saying, "No, the chicken," pointing at the table.
Oh, Mia, you were asking for more chicken.
Finally, another customer helped translate. We all laughed so hard.
And how do you feel about that mistake now?
It's one of my favorite English stories. It taught me to be more careful with similar sounds.
Perfect example of mistake becoming treasure. I have one too.
Tell us.
When I was learning Spanish, I wanted to say I was embarrassed, but said I was pregnant instead.
Oh no, how did people react?
Very confused looks, especially since I'm clearly male.
Did you learn from it?
Never confused embarazada and avergonzado again.
These stories prove our point. Mistakes become great memories.
And they help other learners feel normal about their mistakes.
Speaking of which, let's address some common English mistakes people worry about.
Great idea. Mistake number 1, mixing up he, she.
Oh, this is so common and so embarrassing for learners.
But honestly, native speakers barely notice. We understand from context.
What about word order mistakes?
I go always to the gym instead of I always go to the gym, still perfectly clear.
Pronunciation mistakes?
Usually charming. Different accents make English more interesting, not worse.
Grammar mistakes?
As long as the meaning is clear, grammar mistakes rarely matter in real conversation.
This is so reassuring. What about cultural mistakes?
These are actually the most valuable. They teach you about culture, not just language.
Can you give an example?
Using "How are you?" as a real question instead of a greeting. It's not a mistake, it's cultural learning.
Right, and most people appreciate cultural curiosity.
Exactly. Now let's talk about the growth mindset.
What's that?
Instead of thinking I'm bad at English, think I'm getting better at English.
The journey perspective instead of the destination perspective.
Perfect. I'm not there yet instead of I can't do it.
What are some growth mindset phrases for mistakes?
I haven't learned that yet instead of I don't know that.
That was a learning opportunity instead of "I'm so stupid."
I'm improving every day instead of I'll never get better.
That mistake taught me something instead of "I always mess up."
Beautiful. These phrases reprogram your relationship with mistakes.
This conversation has been so healing.
I hope our viewers feel permission to be imperfect.
Let's summarize our mistake mindset shift.
Old mindset, mistakes are failures that prove I'm bad at English.
New mindset, mistakes are data that show me what to learn next.
Old mindset, people will judge me for making mistakes.
New mindset, people admire my courage to try speaking English.
Old mindset, I need to speak perfectly or not at all.
New mindset, communication matters more than perfection.
Old mindset, mistakes are embarrassing and shameful.
New mindset, mistakes become great stories and learning experiences.
The mistake formula: try something, make a mistake, learn, improve, try again.
It's a spiral up, not a circle.
And remember, every confident English speaker has made thousands of mistakes.
Mistakes don't make you a bad learner, they make you a real learner.
We have a special challenge this week.
Yes, the Mistake Celebration Challenge.
This week, try to make at least one mistake in English every day.
Wait, we want them to make mistakes?
Yes, on purpose. Push yourself to try something slightly beyond your comfort zone.
And when you make a mistake, celebrate it. Say, "learning moment."
Write it in your mistake trophy journal.
Tell us in the comments, what mistake are you celebrating today?
Remember, if you're not making mistakes, you're not learning fast enough.
Your mistakes are proof of your courage.
Every mistake brings you closer to fluency.
Don't forget to subscribe to LearnFlow English.
We have more confidence-building episodes coming this week.
Episode 3, English Changed My Life. Real Stories is next.
Your transformation journey continues.
Until next time, be brave, make mistakes, and keep learning.
Your imperfect English is better than perfect silence.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep making beautiful mistakes.